Hi my dear friends, my name is Saunak. And out of all the enormous potential, the untapped potential and enormous possibilities that we have, we can divide these potentials into three major categories. And I really want you to ask yourself, out of these three potentials, which potential do you feel like you have more? The name of these three potentials, my dear friends. First one, the creative potential, the creative energy, the creative force. The second potential is the potential of management, the managerial energy, the management potential. The third energy, the third potential, the third possibility is the possibility of leadership, the leadership potential, the leadership energy. And यदि हामीले आफ्नो physiological तरिकाले हेर्ने हो भनेपछि we can see it into this system. This system is also known as the creative system, the creative force. This system is also known as the system of the management. This system is also known as the system of leadership. If we see it from Hindu perspective, Hindu philosophical perspective about here, we also call it Brahma energy. Brahma, someone who has creative force, who created a lot of things, who is also representation of creative energy. This would be the management energy, or let's say the Vishnu energy. Someone responsible for a lot of management, different kind of managerial aspect. The third energy would be the leadership energy, the Shiva energy, the energy which is responsible for making a lot of decisions, for a lot of vision, for a lot of leadership trait. अनि हामीको यो शरीरमै विस्थापित भएको कारणले गर्दा पनि, my dear friends, we can ask to ourselves कि out of this three energy system, कुन चाहिँ energy system is more dominant in our case? And once we are able to identify कि म बढी creative खालको व्यक्ति हो, म बढी management को level को व्यक्ति हो, म बढी leadership खालको व्यक्ति हो भने जब हामीहरू आफूलाई identify गर्छौं, it can really help us to make better decision about our future. It can help us to make us decision about the kind of work we would like to engage into. It can help us to make us decision about kind of life I want to live. Because if you are someone with high level of creative potential, you probably got to engage yourself into creative field, isn't it? But creative potential भनेको कस्तो खालको field भन्दा, I think the field that can be related with creation of something new, the field which is more related about art, the field which is more related about maybe music, the field which is related about spark of some other things, the field which is related about creation of some other things, some new idea, some new form, some new innovation, some new thinking, some newer kind of scale ko kura, my dear friends. Any kind of creation is related with the creative force. So the question that we can ask to ourselves is, am I someone who has high level of creative potential? If not, can I start to work on my creative potential? Is it necessary for me to be more creative? If yes, how can I work on my creative potential? You see, can I focus more to increase my creative potential in life? So now the second kind of potential that I told you is about the management potential. So the question that we can ask to ourselves is, am I someone who is more interested into management of things? It can be management of relationship, it can be management of finances, it can be तपाईको आफ्नो कोठामा हेर्नुभयो भने तपाईको कोठा कतिको म्यानेज खालको छ कि तपाई most absolutely careless kind of body हुनुहुन्छ. So are you really someone who is managed, who likes to manage a lot of things? You can manage human beings, you can manage resources, you can manage finances, you can manage organization, you can manage a lot of things. So मेरो केसमा कुरा गर्ने हो भने I am someone with very less of management energy, or let's say very less of management potential at the moment of time. Yes, I can indeed work on this potential and make it even better, but at the moment of time, you see, my management skill is little less as compared to my creative and leadership skill. That is me. So what is there in your case? So are you someone who is a managing kind of guy? So management does not really mean you are managing organization. It is also about managing your thought, managing yourself, managing your everyday of life, managing your schedule, managing other people. त्यसमा पनि levels हुन सक्छ, या भनौं classification हुन सक्छ, कस्तो खालको management, human resources, people resources, logistical, financial, यता a lot of things. So ask to yourself, are you someone who likes to engage yourself more into management kind of thing? Now the third potential which I talked about is the potential of leadership. Are you someone who likes to lead? You see, now it is not really true that every people are born leaders, or it is not even true that everyone can be trained to be an amazing leader. To some extent we can train everyone, but in some cases you see हाम्रो पोटेन्शियल नै यति कम हुन्छ कि त्यसमा धेरै मेहनत गर्नु भने पनि आफैमा खेर जान्छ, र जति मेहनत गरे एक्लै भन्दा बढी हामीले आफ्नो दिमागको न्यूरो कनेक्सन्सहरु पुगाउन एकदमै बढी कठिन हुन सक्छ. So the question we can ask to ourselves is, in this case, what is my leadership capacity? Now leadership capacity भन्नाले के आउँछ त्यसमा भन्दाखेरि, the capacity to vision and dream about myself, the capacity to vision and dream about society, the capacity to vision and dream about my company, the capacity to vision, dream and construct lot of goals about this world, the vision I ideas, insights about how should the life of animals be, what should be the relationship between human beings and animals. You see, this kind of visioning, this kind of dreams. Besides visioning and dreaming, it is also about making decisions. You see, making fundamental decisions, powerful decisions, strong decisions. There are some people who cannot always make decisions, versus there are some people who make very quick decisions, be it right or be it wrong. And there are some people who keep on thinking before making decisions. You see, so are you someone who can really make that decision? And leadership अर्को पनि पर्ने भनेको someone who can really take a lot of risk. How much risk can you take in your life? Or has there been situation in your life when you have decided to take a big risk? तपाईको group of friends को लागि, have you inspired them to take that particular risk? Have you done that before? You see, so taking risk, having that courage, having that wisdom, having that visioning skill, making that decision, it all comes under this chapter of leadership potential, leadership energy. So my dear friends, the question that we have to ask to ourselves, like I told you before, is यो तीनटा सिस्टम मध्ये म कस्तो खालको पोटेन्शियल भएको व्यक्ति हो त? कुन चाहिँ पोटेन्शियल मेरो नम्बर 1 मा राख्छु, कुन चाहिँ पोटेन्शियल नम्बर 2 मा राख्छु, कुन चाहिँ पोटेन्शियल नम्बर 3 मा राख्छु, र त्यसको आधारमा नाउ यु क्यान आस्क टु योरसेल्फ कस्तो खालको काम, कस्तो खालको वर्क स्पेस, कस्तो खालको फ्युचर इज मच बेटर फर मी. एन्ड इन द थर्ड लेभल यु क्यान आस्क योरसेल्फ कुन चाहिँ एरियालाई आई वुड लाइक टु ब्यालेन्स इभन मोर. एन्ड वान अफ द अमेजिङ way to balance these three creative management and leadership force is through the process of chanting AUM OM. So when we consistently chant OM, what happens is we start to balance these three systems, because OM को जुन अ छ, अ is the part of this creative force, U is more part of this particular force, and is more part of this particular force. So I'm usually someone who does not like to say things जुन कुरा मैले आफैले feel गरेको छैन. So OM को केसमा चाहिँ के छ भन्दाखेरि, my dear friends, if you can simply try out to yourself, if you can simply say you start to feel that vibration in this part, and जब तपाईं U तिर आउनुहुन्छ, you start to feel vibration on this part, and जतिखेर तपाईं गर्नुहुन्छ, you start to feel vibration on this particular area as well. So consistent chanting of OM chanting, my dear friends, it allows you to balance your creative force, your management force, and leadership force, and that is how you can have much more balanced three kind of energies. But what happens is your own sound, it has been connected with religion as well. त्यो कारणले गर्दा a lot of us may not be comfortable to produce this sound. So त्यो केसमा we can simply produce some other forms of sound to vibrate ourselves. It can be So when we are producing sounds like this, your sound produce गर्ने क्रममा पनि we can have vibration on all of our three levels. It also helps us to build our physical health at this level, and this level, and it also helps us to nurture these three different system of energy. So my dear friends, I'm very curious to know on which category do you belong. Are you someone with creative force, management force, or leadership force? तपाईं कस्तो खालको व्यक्ति हो? I would love to know your opinion and about you in the comment down below, and I would really like to see you balancing your energy system even more, and I would really like to have you constructing your life based on the true genetically, spiritually, by birth potential which you have come up with in this world to give a lot of things to others who are waiting for that to receive it. My dear friends, if we can work on our potential, what happens is it not just become part of our potential, it also becomes a gift for other people, isn't it? तपाईले कुनै पनि स्किलमा मास्टर गर्नुभयो, and if you can use that skill for something better, that skill of yours, it becomes gift for other people, it becomes gift for other beings, it becomes gift for other plants, and it becomes gift for other creations and other animals as well. We can use it. So working on our potential is not really being selfish. Sometimes it can be there for greater good as well, and I really want to see you working more on your creative potential, management potential, leadership potential, and I would really like to have you balancing yourself even more and shining much more than the way you are at the moment of time. I wish you all the very best. I hope to see you with much more potential than the way you are right now. All the very best, Sansa.